All right, so we've decided as a team to begin the live streams with scatting from now on. Deep dap, deep dap dap. Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is the cat on the shoulder stream.
The best stream.
Hi. So this is the Passion of the Nerds rewatch of Grave, and I was gonna actually do some research today. I did, Josh.
Did
I,
you?
I did spend some time working on some consistent pains in the tukuses.
Okay.
Tukusai?
The Tookai.
The tukai for this setup. Was it bargaining? Bargaining.
Bargaining.
So we first watched Bargaining November 23rd, 2023.
Oh boy. Well,
Is that right?
hey Harris, how you doing?
Yeah, November 25th, 2023 is when we watched Bargaining Part 1.
Like I
And,
believe you.
and had our first discussion of the episode. So that's more than 2 years that it took us to get through Buffy season 6.
Very slightly more than 2 years. Like you say, more than 2 years. Like it's 18 months extra or something like that. But very slightly more than 2 years.
Hey Harris, welcome, welcome. I also forgot. Yes, it is Grave we're watching. Live stream says 21. Well, that's because we counted Bargaining Part 1 and 2 as one episode. It depends on the. I think it depends on the airing count versus the DVD count. The
Mm-hmm.
DVDs, I believe, count those first two episodes as one. So we are not allowed to stream the episode into YouTube, as that constitutes a copyright violation. So please get your copy ready, get your DVDs ready, and in a moment or two, we'll just all hit the play button at the same time.
Yes.
So 2.5 years. Josh, were you streaming with us when we started doing this?
I was hanging out. I wasn't streaming with you yet. I don't think I started streaming until like a year ago, a year and a half ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I listen. I got in on the ground floor. I feel like an intern. I got in on the ground floor,
I'm not
and I've
sure if.
gradually been working my way up.
Yeah, that's true. I was going to say, I'm not sure if 10 years in is the ground floor, but I see where you were going with that.
Yeah.
And we're happy to have you. Sir Jack was supposed to be here today, but he is not feeling great still.
Hey,
So,
Russell.
but he's with us here in spirit. This is one of his favorite episodes. He actually has a tattoo on his body from this episode.
The yellow crayon, right?
The yellow crayon broken. I believe he has it tattooed on his neck, which I think is
Jeez.
so gorgeous.
It's hardcore. So I'm gonna just say it. I'm gonna just Ian. I want to be upfront with you.
Yeah, hit me.
This is my favorite apocalypse on the show.
Okay.
Like, and specifically that it's not my. It's not necessarily my favorite season finale or my favorite. I don't know, Xander episode or whatever. This is my favorite apocalypse specifically.
Well, it definitely feels the most real of any of them and the least camp.
Yeah,
Uh,
even with the root monsters.
yeah. This I mean even the root mount monsters feel kind of cool. Hey Russell, welcome, welcome. I mean
Hi, Lauren.
they're campy, but they're kind of Jim Henson campy. You know how the Dark Crystal is still actually kind of scary, even though you
Yes,
know that uh, yeah, they're puppets.
the labyrinth.
Yeah, they're
Or yeah,
terrifying puppets. Um, yeah, this episode two kind of encapsulates the nature for me of season 6, which is high highs and low lows,
mm,
and but the highs are so emotionally resonant that I don't really care about the low lows. Like,
yeah.
and I've been saying from the beginning that it kind of varies. Like, it depends on what you come to the show for.
Hmm.
I come to the show to get hurt.
Then this is your season, then.
I'm a masochistic Buffy fan, and
Then this is your season.
yeah, and this season in particular, I mean, this is there's I think there are, I mean, like what you think about the emotional gut punches of the show and sort of like the broad range of flavors of pain
Mhm.
that they all provide. Everything from Becoming Part 2, which is a kind of gorgeous drama,
So good.
to The Body, which I have seen derail so many rewatches. People commenting on it's almost time, like, and it's derailed
Mhm.
rewatches for me. I get to The Body and I'm like, yeah, because you know, there's you're never it's not beautiful pain. It's just like, which is I like trying to draw the distinctions between the kind of pain that the show emotes. I think it's kind of a curious exercise. Like, her stabbing Angel in Bargaining Part 2 is sort of ecstatic pain. It's sort of like Romeo and
Yeah.
Juliet. It's high drama. It's this sort of lush, gorgeous, uh, musical kind of pain. I think of the music hits and all of that. The swell. It's,
Mhm.
there's something that's
Yes.
dramatic and pretty about it. There's
Mhm.
nothing pretty or rich about The Gift. It's just pain and grief, or not The Gift, excuse me, The
The body.
Body. It's
Yeah,
just
I was just
pain,
saying.
grief, and sadness. This season is its own unique kind of flavor of darkness too, and I think it's um, the void is all I can think of to call it. That sort of existential,
I think. I
even
mean, I think
nihilistic.
if becoming is a gut punch. I think is probably the best phrase to use to describe it. Uh, the body is like a cheese grater, and all of season 6 is one long catharsis.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
season 6, for Willow, season 6 pays off Willow's character arc up until this point so fucking well. And the Buffy stuff is also very good, but for me, I when I come to season 6, I come to be dragged along by the nostrils through the mud along with Willow.
Well, it's funny. Like, in this rewatch, I've kind of, because I've never done a critical rewatch of season 6.
Uh,
There's parts of it that feel incredibly rich,
hmm.
specifically in this episode, and it's Willow and
Yeah,
Xander. It's one of the pinnacle Xander moments. People who hate Xander still love this moment.
yeah.
Um, and I always felt like it's so good that it casts a shadow over the Buffy stuff. And there's interesting symbolic stuff occurring. I love symmetry. I love the symmetry of her crawling out of the grave, all of that. But I don't feel like this is the climax to the arc that we've been on this season. To me, the climax occurred when she told Spike she couldn't see him anymore in a terrible episode.
Hmm.
But like that moment of reclaiming her life,
Yeah.
choosing to sort of move forward and to cathart and deal with the pain, and to accept her reality rather than trying to escape it, to me feels like the moment. The way this scene in Grave plays is like it's her and Dawn that has been the thrust of Buffy's arc this entire season, and
Hmm.
I don't think that is what was set up.
I
This
think
is not the payoff to what season six's arc felt like to me.
season 6, and we should probably get started soon. Hi, Beshek. Uh, season 6 has one of, for me, season 6 is peak metaphor and occasionally at the expense of character. And I think what you're describing with Buffy and Dawn is that. Like,
Yeah, the
the Buffy
symbolism
Dawn
is here.
payoff, is absolutely a wonderful payoff for the metaphor that Buffy and Dawn represent each.
Yeah.
But the character Buffy doesn't get that kind of a payoff in this episode. I think
No.
you're right. I think she either got it earlier or, in all honesty, she gets it in the series finale.
Yeah, making the choice. Well, the series finale, but also I think making the choice to, if Spikes is the embodiment of self harm
Hmm.
in this season, then to stop doing that in order to feel and to face the reality, which
Hmm.
is what the whole season has been uh, about. Her turning invisible to escape
Hmm.
reality. Her Giles having to leave because Buffy was like, "Oh, you'll handle Dawn," and not embracing. I mean, for lack of a better term, embracing the pain
Sure.
that is the season. Um, so there's great stuff here. I just feel like the notes don't all line up right here at the end of the season. But let's get to it. So everyone, get your fingers on the play button. The playhead is down here at the bottom. It's a little teeny tiny today. I apologize for that. Um, so I imagine there will be some where are we's, and that's fine. We'll provide time code. Um, so, and I may have some technical issues because I'm experimenting with a different technical setup today, but it is what it is. So here we go. Hitting play in 3, 2, 1, play. Previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Previous on Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Pain.
All the pain.
I do like the escalation of Willow. Like it stops being about saving Willow from herself, and Willow turns into like a genuine threat.
Yes, she becomes the big bad.
Yeah. Season 7 setup.
Well, I think everything starting from 5 through this season is sort of about the use of power, um, the way to use power. From the time Buffy walks into the magic shop in Checkpoint,
Hmm.
power, I have it, they don't. Um,
I love his outfit this episode.
Badass Giles is my favorite Giles. Stay down.
Oh yeah, Harris. Willow just said borrowed power.
Yeah, I will. We'll let you know as soon as we hit opening credits. I'm watching the AI upscale that I created, and it feels a little bit like watching the episode again for the first time.
Hmm.
Sorry. So inevitably, if you're new to the live streams, inevitably, the really intense, wonderful episodes become sort of hard for us to make an interesting live stream about.
Because we're
Uh,
so
we're
enraptured.
so enraptured, we just end up watching the show with you. So yeah, that's probably credits, opening credits. That's probably going to happen in this one.
I love how that was such a simple effect. I mean, obviously the little CGI in her eyes, that
Yeah.
was good. But like somebody was laying down on the floor behind Allison Hannigan turning a light up. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there's definitely gonna be, and then I mean, obviously, Ian and I will be crying for the last 5 minutes of the
Yeah,
episode.
yeah. But we've cried for a number of episodes this season.
Sure, you're here to cry with us, aren't you? Yeah,
We just
yeah,
happen to
you
be on
are.
camera. We're here to normalize healthy masculinity
That's that's
for,
that's it.
for
That's what we're
everyone.
doing.
And started playing. Yeah,
Yeah, there we go. All right.
that's going to be this live stream. Yep.
Hmm.
All right, I got a question.
Yes.
Does the upcoming comedic moment play for you? I always kind of hated it.
The which one? The one where Anya also wants a hug?
Okay. The second upcoming comedic moment.
Oh, where Buffy tells Giles all about the whole season.
Yeah.
I think him bursting into laughter plays, but when they cut back and they're still laughing, then it's a little like, okay, those are two actors pretending to laugh.
Yeah.
No, this is adorable.
Hey Gareth, welcome, welcome. No, this is great. It's just uh I think I was so in tune with Buffy's suffering. Oh wait, hold on.
Sorry, I've got something in my eye.
Uh this particular season I was so in sync with Buffy. It felt so personal.
Hmm.
Like, oh god, I get it. She is me. That when she lays it all on the line and he laughs, I was kind of insulted. I I was like, how dare you, my fictional daddy figure number 3?
Yeah.
That's this is real to me.
Harris, I think you're right. I've heard that story too, that it was that particular take where he bursts out laughing that they kept in, or they discovered that it kept happening in rehearsals and they just decided to do it. Yeah, and Lauren, that's sort of symptomatic of the whole problem with that part of Seeing Red. The
I didn't.
show doesn't really get him.
Yeah, they don't really. That's another thing. As you factor in Tara's death and seeing red and all of that, it's like, how dare you laugh? I mean, like, there's a part of me that appreciates it. Their relationship is one of my favorites on the show.
Hmm.
Probably my favorite on the show.
Yeah, like I like this bit.
Yeah, I was hurt. That look that she's showing there of
That's you. Yeah.
Dad. I mean, the thing is he has such an addictive laugh that I
Hmm.
think, okay.
And he has such rare emotional outbursts like
Oh,
this.
for Giles especially, yeah.
Yeah. So one issue I have with season 6 and 7 is how, I guess the term nerfed applies, how nerfed Anya is now that
Yeah.
she's a vengeance demon.
Well, the other thing
Like
too is yeah.
she was terrifying in The Wish. And for the back half of this season and all of season 7 where she's a vengeance demon, it's she's not taken seriously at all by the writing. that it drives me a little bananas. And then this whole bit right here is a part of it, you know.
Well, the only thing I can think of is if her powers are dark,
Hmm.
that it gives her more reign over dark creatures themselves, which is what Anya is uh,
Sure.
at this point in the show. But in general, no, I agree with you.
I also have a problem with mind control in fiction because it's such a story-breaking power.
Yeah.
Like if Willow can do that, why does she need to do
Why'd she
anything
need to
else
fight
this
anyone?
episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably what the next line was supposed to be.
Hmm.
Can you forgive me? Oh my god, if there had been a season about that. The the one of the things, so I'm middle-aged. I'll go ahead and disclose that information. I know I look like I'm
Shocker.
25.
Yeah.
But I'm middle-aged, and one of the there's an epidemic among friends and family, the people closest to me, of people who just are not able to ask for support. I can do it. Not, I was like, yeah, I know you can. Best friend of mine since we were 16 years old. Uh, but you don't have to. You don't have to do it
Hmm.
alone. That's the idea, is community. Bootstraps are bullshit. Uh,
True. Yes.
and I obviously probably I struggle with that myself.
Learning to ask for
Um,
help is also
so
a journey of mine as
one of
well.
the ongoing things I always think about with Buffy is like, what would the metaphors be? What would the metaphor monsters be for a middle-aged Buffy? Right? If they had kept the theme of the show, if they had kept the arc, like
Hmm.
them aging into their 30s or 40s, Xander, I think, is fostering an alcohol problem in these early seasons. That maybe that's part of his journey in the later parts of the series.
Hmm.
But for them to have a season of like, ask for help, it's not
Well,
weakness.
we may be about to find out once the Buffy continuation starts airing.
Yeah, yeah. I'm my approach to the pain that is hope is to withdraw and not even consider things. So I'm not even thinking about that yet. It'll be
Hmm.
real when it's real. Uh, I think it was the Star Trek continuations that I got my hopes up too much for.
I mean, I'm here for the Buffy continuation. I'm super excited.
Oh, we're gonna, like, Lonnie and I will probably podcast it, but
Yeah.
I'm not thinking about it until then because I'm too much of a cynic, and I prefer to put good into the world, hope and positivity.
Yeah.
But it just makes you realize hope is a choice. It's not something you're imbued with.
Hmm. Oh, hey guys.
I wonder if they'll deal with Michelle Trachtenberg passing.
God.
Yeah.
Like imagining. See, now I'm imagining story arcs where Buffy has literally had her sister die and now has to like train new slayers and open herself up again and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I hate this part.
Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about that. I blacked it out. That's I'm I'm a Xander apologist, but holy hell,
Same.
that's
That
one
is
of
probably
the
the one.
worst things he's ever done.
That's probably the one Xander moment that I can't
They're
get
not
on board
bothering to
with.
address any of it, and that's how they do it. Ah, damn it.
Speak of the devil.
I hope it was warm on set. He's been shirtless a lot this
Austin.
season. Well, that CG is ambitious.
What what was the point of that test? Like, what does that prove?
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
I am a good sucker for a trash the set event in a show.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if the, you know, when the bridge of the Enterprise actually, like, they knock chairs over and stuff like that.
Blowing up the
I
school.
feel like it adds a good deal of visual gravitas to the storytelling.
Here we go. Is nothing. Pain is nothing.
Hmm.
This is
She's finally achieved her goal of full dissociation.
ugh.
Jeez, man.
That got me. It's kind of pesky. I wonder what Tara would say about that.
I've never heard that before, Cindy.
Well, yeah, Ed Banger, he did say I can hurt you if I need to, and then brought up Tara.
Yep. The Wicked Witch. So this is like, if this is peak metaphor, then Willow and Giles fighting each other, spirit versus mind, is
Yeah.
sort of a microcosmic recap of what Buffy has been doing to herself all season. Like, this is self-harm.
Yeah, it's just one of the moments where like the show is a magical balancing act that I can't really, the closest I can think of is The Good Place,
Hmm.
where the balance between theme and drama. Um, the Good Place is not on the same level of drama as this, but the idea of like that the triangle of character drama, theme, and the way the theme is tied together with the metaphor and structure of the season
Hmm.
is a magical thing.
Yeah, 100%.
And maybe Next Generation does that on individual episodes, but to be able to have that in an entire season arc and to come up with discrete episodes that all fit together into that structure, I think is really unique. But
Hmm.
this episode is just one of those ones. Periodically, we've gotten characters on the show that were symbols, not characters.
Hmm.
They existed just the Knights of whatever. The Knights of Byzantium were symbols. They they
Uh-huh.
they weren't interesting. They weren't integrated into the plot. So it's that tapestry and technique is so ambitious that inevitably sometimes stuff just doesn't. But I find like as long as the character drama lands,
Hmm.
it's why I enjoy. We've been talking about Angel season 5. Angel season 5, its sort of theme and moral center all fall out of
Hmm.
balance But the character drama is so good that I tend to not care, right? So that's where my um, heart is with the my personal bias is with the show itself.
Yeah. So this is interesting to me because the end of this episode implies that this was Giles's end game all along, was dosing Willow.
Right.
So like he had to anticipate that she was going to try to siphon his power somehow, which
It
meant that this whole time he's been trying to what? Drain her? Provoke her?
it's strangely and the payoff is it strangely reminds me of Cordy at the end of season 1 of Angel, which is
What yeah, what
her,
she's doing right now.
yeah, the she
Yeah.
to share to restore her forcibly restore her empathy for everyone else. Like grief is an inherently sort of internal process,
Hmm.
and for her to feel everything from that everyone else is going for is like uh it seems the intent, but then she says she's going to go destroy the world. Not a great plan.
Right. Yeah, like but I think this is why this is my favorite apocalypse because this apocalypse is so well grounded in the theme and metaphor for the season. Like this apocalypse, Willow trying to destroy the world is nothing more complicated than a suicide attempt
Yeah. Well, which is what Buffy's been flirting with the
all
entire
season. Yeah.
season. But again, not a great plan.
Right.
When Xander kicked that, the whole sarcophagus moved.
Hmm.
Ah, the hard R drop.
Love the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Also, do you think Buffy is really that fast, or do you think Willow deliberately made it move slow enough so that Buffy could keep up with it?
Yes.
Yes.
Ow. I don't think that was stuff was supposed to hit her in the face after she fell through.
Who,
The
Michelle or Sarah?
the stunt woman who fell looked like the thing that hit her in the face was unexpected.
Hmm.
Looked like a genuine flinch. Man, I forgot about that Xander moment. That is so bad.
Yeah.
Like unforgivably bad.
Like it's probably one of his most heinous
And they don't address it.
moments.
Yeah, that is one of it. When you talk about the writing doesn't really address Xander's behavior, that moment in particular is so there's no argument for it.
Hmm.
The things he says to Cordelia, you could counter like Cordelia is a bully and bullies him all the time too. I've seen that's
There's
this
equivocation to be made.
yeah, they're like but that moment in particular no there's nothing.
Yeah, totally agree.
Yeah, Ed Banger.
So, because then this implies that Giles assumed he would be the one talking Willow down after he
Yeah.
dosed her, but that the fight was too taxing for him, and that she reacted the way she did, like unexpectedly. Not a great
And
plan.
stock footage. You would think they would know about. I mean, I guess Buffy and Faith went through tunnels
Hmm.
at one point, so this isn't the first time that this wealth of underground graves has been found. I mean, Cindy, kick his ass to me feels at least like a choice.
Hmm.
Like it's love it or hate it in terms of Xander's character. There's an argument to be made for him saying that. It's the general argument, the motivation argument. I'm not pro that comment. Hi, cat. Um, but it's justified with it. There's a certain perspective where saying that could be justified. There's not for him revealing Buffy's experience to uh, Dawn. There's no universe where like
Hmm.
that served any value or purpose. That just happened to exist in Sunnydale this entire time and had never been discussed.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. That's Sunnydale in and of itself.
On the extremely loose topsoil that apparently dominates this town.
Yeah.
This is the same hill where Angel had his crisis of faith and
Oh,
amends. And I wish they had made that more clear to the audience.
right over Santa Barbara.
Yeah, right.
You know, with all the attempts to destroy the world that people have done over the centuries, you'd think that someone might have been successful.
Yeah, it's the world is still here. That's kind
Yeah,
of
all
amazing.
these temples and, all the evil that was like, you get to a point where either you'd think it would have happened, or if you're an evil person trying to bring about the end of the world, you go, people have tried this like 100 times before. Maybe
Only
we
has
should,
worked once.
maybe we should just go to dinner.
Mhm.
Also, can't Buffy super jump?
Or can't we wish from Anya? Hey,
Yeah,
Anya, I wish I were no longer trapped down
yeah.
here. I love that. What I have chosen to protect.
Yeah, chosen.
Yep. Yeah, Ed Banger, like Angel jumped from a landing 2 stories down through a skyscraper onto a helicopter. Surely Buffy could jump up.
And
And
Buffy's more
okay, maybe
powerful.
then, what about Dawn? Dawn will still be trapped, like, I guess.
Well,
Just
but she
put,
wasn't getting attacked at that point.
yeah.
Yeah, I find those things cheesy but actually disturbing.
Hmm. I think the noises help.
In the Jim Henson Dark Crystal kind of way.
I wonder, like, are these creatures that Willow created or awoke?
That's interesting. I tend to think created the root monsters.
Season 7 foreshadowing.
Let me see if I can lower the stream quality slightly so we get a better.
I think as far as apocalypses go, this is one of the more creative ones. Like she's literally trying to incinerate the planet.
Well, and it just goes to show you, like, I love the way this all gets dealt with.
Yeah,
Everything's
same.
from this point forward. The idea that she's so incredibly powerful. This moment, this is one of the best moments in the show. But we've
Hmm.
already talked about multiple things where it's like, yeah, or and yet,
And yet, I love it.
I love it. I lowered the stream bit rate a little bit, so hopefully that helps with the stutters. I'm keeping an eye on the stats. Uh,
Here we go.
what you doing?
Ugh. This is Zeppo Xander at his best. Yes, I love it. I love it so much.
Floppy, hoppy bunnies.
Mhm. She's so proud of her. Look at her. Ian.
It's a good,
Love.
it's a good moment.
I love a good back-to-back fight too.
Cool
She's using quantum
design.
torpedoes.
I love the way the her energy's burning up the ground underneath her.
Yeah, pretty subtle but good effect.
And now they practically actually put soil around her.
Hmm. Actually.
Eyes are not black anymore.
Mm.
Uh, I love the hair.
And now Sarah McLachlan will destroy us momentarily. Oh,
However,
jeez.
I
Every
still have
time,
some
man.
pain. Yeah.
And so then, if that's the metaphor, if Buffy's heart and spirit are reconciling, then that's her finally embracing herself, and that's her engaging in an act of self-love.
And being able to think straight,
That too,
presumably.
the way that her mind is reviving here.
So I suppose is that line is the fix for people who complain about the magic metaphor. Is magic drugs? Is magic love? Is magic addiction? Is magic whatever? Like he just distinguished between
Types of magic.
types of magic, the true
Yeah.
essence of magic versus magic driven by rage. So I think that's enough to reconcile like the metaphor itself. Magic has been used as a metaphor for many things. It's actually I think first drugs
It was, yeah.
in the Dark Age
Well, and you want to go all the way back to the second
or
episode of the
witch.
show to
Yeah,
Witch. Yeah, it
witch.
was magic was a stand-in for abuse.
Yeah. I hate this little Dawn moment. Her getting catty for just a sec.
I mean, she's still 15.
Yeah. Although, yes, dummy is a nice payoff.
That's a good sister moment, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great
They,
scene. The
it
performances are great.
is. Yeah.
I just feel like Dawn's arc has been a little underdeveloped for this to be the payoff. Like,
Mhm.
she's been kind of afloat this season. Unclear what role she plays in all of this. If she's still inner child like season 5, and the idea is like Buffy's not. I like that idea. Buffy trying hard to protect and insulate herself and her
Mhm.
inner child from the world, especially after her mom dies.
Mhm.
But like again, you talk about the idea of like the metaphors and the symbols in connection with the character development. I just don't feel like that's been there for Dawn
Mhm.
this entire season. But I don't know.
I think it's worth it for this moment, though.
Crawling out of the grave for the
With
second
Dawn,
time this season with Dawn. Yeah,
because
that's
earlier she told Giles she feels like she left something behind in the grave.
yeah. I love it. Structurally, I love it.
Yeah. I added this Sarah McLachlan song to a playlist of mine after I watched this episode on a rewatch a few years ago.
I listened to these two, the two albums right in this time area on
Yeah,
loop when I was in high school.
yeah.
I'm not sure if this is surfacing or fumbling towards ecstasy, but
And she steps towards the light and walks into it with Dawn.
who's taller than she is?
Yes. That is how sisterhood works. That's how genetics works.
The
I hate
second,
that moment in Normal Again where they try to use that as evidence that the universe isn't real, and my little sister-in-law is like a foot taller than my wife.
I'm the youngest, and I'm a foot taller than everyone else in the family, so
Yeah.
checks out.
Oh, hey, buddy. How you doing?
That's the first time he says it in a way that pays off with
This.
what it is.
This was a really good cliffhanger. Like back in the day when I was watching this when it aired. That was a really good cliffhanger.
Yeah, yeah. Well, regardless, I love it, and that is still my favorite season of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Alrighty.
talk about it.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get together with everyone in the $5 and up tier who'd care to discuss it, either from the YouTube memberships or over on Patreon, and that'll be streamed free to all as well. So we'll see y'all in an hour and 4 minutes. Bye.